Hello! Welcome back to my studio. Today we're going to draw the human face. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. I grabbed a regular HB pencil. It's a little bit darker than I normally do my sketches in, but hopefully it'll show up enough for the camera to see. So what I start out with is I start out with an oval. I'll be pretty loose with this. Normally when I'm doing this, I do this really quick and small, or whatever size I want, but I normally have it down pretty quickly. Your oval, remember, will be longer than it is wide. So don't give yourself a circle for a head. Oval. And from here, I break the oval directly in half. So upper half, lower half. Then I actually split it back down the middle again, creating a cross on the face. From here, I take the lower portion of this plus sign, break it in half again. That's the bottom of my nose. I break this lower portion in half again. That's the lip part of the mouth, the line that divides the lips. From here, I come up towards the top. I throw in these little brow bone. This is the top of your nose where your eyebrows are meeting. Then I throw in a circle for the nose, another oval on its side. I'll also throw in an oval for the top lip and an oval for the bottom lip, just starting to define the features. From here I will also throw in a chin. Then I come up here, and I like my faces to be a little bit more squished. Directly below that eye line, I'll throw in my circles for my eyes. Remember, you always can put at least one eyeball in between. I like my eyes a little bit far apart. So there we go. It's looking kind of scary at the moment. From here, if you had drew an imaginary line from that lip all the way over, this is where your jawline is going to meet up. The tip of your jaw, chin, is as wide as your mouth. So I'm going to have the mouth come out over here. Okay. Here I'm going to throw in the eyes. With the eye, I always start with a circle, and then I put on my eyelids, knowing that the eye sits. The eye is a sphere, and it sits beneath these pieces of skin. So I try to get them somewhat alike. I can throw that little line across, just know where the tear duct's going to sit. And I've used my own eyes a lot as references, which I tend to have kind of a sad eye. I get them to look somewhat close together. One of the nice things when you do that circle is you kind of know where the brow bone is going to sit, how to create the upper eyelids. But you also have the lower eyelid. I don't like putting really a pupil or anything inside, so I tend to leave those blank. That's just part of my stylistic approach. With the nose, I'll come in, I'll put the bottom of the nose. The nose, I tend to define where the nostrils are. So you have that circle, you have the outsides of your nostrils, bottom of the nose. So throwing that in. And then I actually define where the tip is as well. Then I'll part the top of the lips. I'll throw in the shape of the lips. The width of the mouth tends to be, if I had pupils here, they kind of line with the edges of the iris. So I have the top of the nose. I tend to throw in the circle for the bridge of the nose. The eyebrow tends to start a little bit closer than the tear duct. The hairs go up and over. This is where you can have any type of eyebrow you'd like, such as that. The face is where there's a lot of fun here. If you drew a line from the corner of the mouth all the way up, this is where your cheekbones would be. We're gonna cut this up and over. Your forehead, another line I forgot to put, is breaking this in the center. So forehead, hairline, the forehead is about the same distance as the length of the nose. Come up, so you can bring that down a little bit more. Throw some flowy hair on. Your ear is going to meet the top of your eye, somewhere around here, the bottom of your nose. As I was saying, the cheekbone tends to be, if you take a pencil and meet up at the corner of your mouth and the top of your ear, this is where your cheekbones tends to sit. And that's how I draw a face.